Hello everyone, this is eCals90. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Get ready for some NBA action with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Kawhi Leonard, as you know, who is a multiple Defensive Player of the Year winner, studies film. But what's interesting is he said more than watching the players, he watches the team's whole scheme, trying to know their tendencies so he can guess. He said, quote, that's what it comes down to, really, making the best guess. Guys, it sounds so simple, but the more educated the guess, the better.
Yeah, deceptively so. Thank you, Allie. So a moment now to see the story for Anthony Davis.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron is the 3 with Davis in at the 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Clippers, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. On the wings, it's George and Kawhi, and it's Jackson in at the 1. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, B.A., there's a few trends that are obvious. One, the use of rest and load management. I think that's here to stay for a while. Also, in terms of the game and style and moves, the Euro step, obviously, which was, a few years ago, but the step-back three-pointer. No one shot a step-back three-pointer 30 years ago. Everyone does now. Everyone has that in their playbook. So those are just a few things that I think will be around for a while.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. The Lakers with the ball. James outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Zubac, screen. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Drummond, great positioning on the putback.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's James. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
George passes to Leonard. It's stolen by James. Here's Caruso. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Jackson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Caruso. Fires from deep. And that one's good. James has got 5 points.
I'll tell you, that is the area of greatest development in LeBron James's game. That incredible perimeter game that he has added later in his career. Incredible.
Here's Caruso. 3-pointer off the mark. The Clippers trail. Now Jackson. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Leonard. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one's long.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now. Boy, you get the sense in this league that there are some star players who enjoy and embrace the spotlight. For Kawhi Leonard, you don't get the sense fame is his goal. This guy's out there trying to be the absolute best he can be and maximize his basketball abilities.
Here's Zubac. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Well, you know, Kawhi never seems to be worried about popularity, Doris. Just boilerplate quotes. He's not trying to be catchy.
It boils down to two things for Kawhi Leonard. He wants to put in the work, and he wants to win. And while he fulfills his media roles, you better be on point with your questions, because this guy suffers no fools.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. Here's the second effort. Rejected by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Now here's Leonard. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
But Kawhi Leonard is 230 pounds of nothing but pure strength. What a finish at the rim.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Davis. Over Morris. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from James.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Now here's George. His last outing, he had 20.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Tries again. The shot comes out, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Rebound, the Lakers. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Jackson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's George. Drummond grabs the miss. The Lakers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Driving to the basket. Rejected by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Two. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Rondo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one. For the Clippers, Cousins comes in for Zubac. And it's Kennard in for Leonard. And the Lakers making a change here. He makes 1 or 2 that time. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Horton Tucker. He had 10 points in the win against Denver.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Batum. Check by James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. first one falls. Some changes now for the Lakers. Morris, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Kuzma's subbed in for Caruso. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 41% from the field so far. James with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. James with the ball. Cousins on him. Count it. Good. James has got 9.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Now here's Rondo. His last outing, he had 18 points. Kennard outside. Here's Cousins. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here is Harrell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Horton Tucker. Offline with a 3. The Clippers trail. Pass to Cousins. No good on the shot. Good D by Harrell. And the Lakers with possession here. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes a first. That one's no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 40% early on here. Pass to Harrell. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by James.
Well, those are the kinds of moves that distinguish LeBron from every other small forward that has ever played this game.
Kennard outside. Cousins with it. Harrell defending. Fires at the elbow. Here's Kennard. That shot off. And it's the Lakers the other way. James with the ball. 11 points in the game. With the drive. And it's James with the jam.
This is where the defense says, uh-oh, because LeBron James is cooking.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Rondo. Here's Kennard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now James. Inside, Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by James. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Anthony Davis.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, the Lakers shooting well so far at 48%. James outside. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Kennard outside. Pass to Batum. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
And here is Harrell. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. James outside. Drives to the hoop and slam dunk by James.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Batum. Off target from outside. 41 seconds left to play in the first. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Kennard. Pass to Cousins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
How about the power that Boogie Cousins brings to the table? Tough matchup for any defender.
First free throw is good.
Well, throughout the early part of his career, DeMarcus Cousins was a high-usage focal point of the offense. Now you're being asked to play more alongside other star players and adjust your role. He's done exactly that.
And the Clippers making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Gasol's checked in. So he gets them both. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's James. Five on the clock. The three is up. Doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers ahead, up 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The Lakers in the lead. On the wings, it's George and Kawhi. Patrick Patterson is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
Pass to Patterson. Fires for three. Kept alive. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Horton Tucker can't hit. Well, the Clippers shooting a low 26% from the field. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. There's a screen.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Caruso. Right now averaging 6 a game. The three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Caruso. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Davis. The Lakers with another miss. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Grant, the three-pointer becoming a devastating part of Paul George's arsenal.
And what's fascinating, about half of his shots coming from long range, and he still seems to make them at an elite level.
All right, Grant, for pure entertainment, who do you love to watch?
Oh, that's easy right there. The Joker, Nikola Jokic. I absolutely love his game. His versatility. At times, he's a little bit unorthodox. His passing. I mean, everything about his game is fun to watch. You never know what's going to happen. And you know what? I don't think he's going to know either. But he's a joy to watch and a great talent in this league.
The Joker. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris has checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Andre Drummond is checked in for Gasol. He hits the second from the line. Now Leonard. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Looking to end this cold spell. And another shot. And he lays it in. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Kawhi Leonard, still one of the hardest working players in the league. Active on the offensive glass there.
Here's Drummond. Oh, that was something else,
I mean, just
man.
Beautiful. Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
That one misses for Drummond. The Clippers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Davis. Now here's Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way, Grant.
Come on.
Get out the way.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Davis, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
George's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Left side, Davis. Back to Drummond. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's George. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Here's Caruso. Back to Davis. Pass to Horton Tucker. The 3 is up, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
George finds Leonard. And he drives in. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Caruso. And here's Davis. Guarded by Morris. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Timeout called, the Clippers. And something not many folks know about you, Grant. You're a terrific piano player.
Oh, B.A., terrific. Oh, you're very kind in that. But yes, I can play the piano. I took piano lessons growing up as a child. I hated them. My mother made me take them. I did quit once I got into high school. And now, later on in life, I love to play the music. I can't walk by a piano without sitting down and playing. And I'm wishing that I had stuck with it and I didn't quit back when I was 13 years old. But it's one of my great passions and hobbies and something I enjoy doing very much.
Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 6. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the dunk by Jackson.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Jackson with it. He's got 5. Pass to Mann. Leonard outside from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Davis, guarded by Morris. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Caruso. Pass to Davis. The rebound by Mann. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. On the take. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And he recovers it. Hacked and still knocks it down. Great composure there.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
The Lakers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. And there's the screen. It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
Just textbook basketball, right? James's IQ for the game so high, his vision and court awareness so good, he can exploit that pick and roll so effectively.
Cousins. Ooh, Harrell with the denial. And here's James. 17 points in the game. Kuzma, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim. And think about this, B.A. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career, and he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Rondo, averaging around 5 points a game. Kennard outside. So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe him? What makes him so good?
Well, B.A., you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is the complete package in every sense of the word.
Now here's Rondo. To the paint. Here's Cousins. That one's wide left.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, what's your take on the so-called pace and space style that so many teams are playing these days?
Yeah, B.A., I really like this style of play. And one, it speaks to how the game has evolved. 25 years ago, there was more physicality. The scoring was not up. The game wasn't as exciting to watch. As we fast forward to the present day, the game is exciting for the fans, and it's also exciting for the players to play. Shooting is an emphasis. It's about speed, athleticism, and a lot of fun to play and watch.
Patterson has checked in for the Clippers. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Batum. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Back to James. Harrell the screen. James goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 19.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Patterson. Kennard outside. Here's Patterson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. Counted from distance. Rondo, he's got 5 points.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Another shot. And Morris with the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Now here's Rondo. James with the block. And he's able to get it back. He takes it in. And James throws it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Now Rondo. Pass to Cousins. Over Harrell. Cousins can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. James. The Clippers grab the miss.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And the Clippers miss again. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in
only 3 of us.
Well, and the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, let's give it up. Let's give it up for King James. How many times have you seen him as his team focal point? It's amazing what he does, and he continues to do it in this strong league.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. And defending the paint has been the main problem, Ernie. They got to commit a few more bodies down low, and they got to protect the inside, protect the inside. But even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Lakers, LeBron is the 3 with Davis in at the 4. Alex Caruso is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Here's Davis. He can't get it to go. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Lakers shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Drummond to screen on Leonard. Here's Caruso. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, he is all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make the play.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. All right, a guy like Caldwell Pope, it seems the less you ask him to do, the more he delivers.
So true. I mean, when he doesn't have to carry an offensive load, he's a much more efficient player. He's that wild card factor for this team. He's learning what his limits are and how to play to his strengths.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. About a minute played here in the second half. For 3, George. Rebound, the Lakers. Now, here is James. He's got 21. Caldwell Pope. They get it back.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Clippers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. James against Leonard. Takes it inside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
It's James on the wing. And he banks in the layup. James has got 23.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morris finds Leonard. George outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Now, you have got to give Paul George so much respect. He's just amazing at drawing contact when he's shooting.
Two.
That's good from George.
I don't know if it's underplayed, but there's an all-around aspect to what Paul George does on a night-by-night basis. This guy is an elite two-way player.
He's off on the second. The Lakers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Caruso. And here's James. Tipped away. It's stolen by Leonard. On the break. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Pass to Caruso. Oh, George with a steal. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Leonard against Drummond. The Lakers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Morris outside. From behind the arc. On target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to James. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Caruso. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, this season started later out of necessity, but there's been talks of permanently pushing the schedule back. Avoiding overlap with football would be a plus, but on the other hand, guys, the players who are parents, they want summer breaks with their kids too.
Yeah, that's a lot to consider, Allie. Good stuff there. We'll see how it shakes out.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
James, no good on the free throw. And last season, the G League voting to unionize, so it's a league on the rise, with the players collectively bargaining, making sure they're rewarded.
And think about it, B.A., for a very long time, the G League could not pay as well as those overseas leagues. That is now changing, and players are able to earn a living in the G League. What a dynamic change.
Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. James passes to Davis. Over George. The offensive rebound. Davis misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pass to Zubats. It's George on the wing for 3. Pure from three-point range. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
Here's Caruso, defended by Jackson. Here's Caruso. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
There is such incredible awareness and feel for the game. Marc Gasol, such a good passer.
Pass to Zubats. Now here's Leonard. And here's George, beyond the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Zubats with the steal. Now Jackson. Leonard on the wing. And it's all from three-point range.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
James double-teamed. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's George. He has 7. Great open look there. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
Here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Then he drops the first. Harrell's checked in for the Lakers. Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And he makes both free throws. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Pass to Harrell. There's a screen. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 6.
Oh, the grit right there. Montrezl Harrell simply wanting that offensive rebound more than anyone else.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Patterson is checked in for Zubats. And the Lakers also making a change. Morris, he's checked in for Gasol. Good on both. Here's Caruso. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Harrell. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. Here's Horton Tucker. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George for 3. Sinks the tray. George has got 10 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by George.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Rondo's shot is off, and the Lakers shooting about 42% on the third. Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good. And here are the Clippers now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Kennard. Going inside. Here's Patterson. Misses the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Caruso. Harrell with it. He has 6.
Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
He's off on the first.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
And he's good on the second. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Rondo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Two shot.
The first one falls.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Both shots good from the stripe. And the Lakers shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Harrell. Here's the pick. Here's Caruso. Checked by Rondo. To the wing, right side. 3 on the clock. Here's Harrell. It's rebounded by George. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Patterson. Kennard with it. And that one drops. Here's Caruso. Now Harrell. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And no good. The Clippers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. For 3, George. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. And here is Harrell. He's got 7. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frames suggest. Hold on.
That's good from Harrell. It's both from the stripe. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Now George. 10 points for him.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Pass to Harrell. Into the lane. And Harrell throws it down.
Montrezl Harrell relishes that kind of contact. Put it on the deck and drive it, Montrez.
Takes the 3. George's shot is off. The Lakers shooting 39% from the field in the third. Pass to Drummond. Here's Caruso. Driving in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot that time not on target. Oh, nice D from Kennard. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Lakers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Driving inside. Caruso misses. Now here's Kennard. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Man in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Morris can't hit. And here are the Lakers. Kuzma outside. Pass to James. Drummond with the screen. James goes in. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 27 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Kuzma. Down low. Zubac with the steal. Leonard outside. And the league last season with a play-in tournament for the 8th spot. The ratings were encouraging. All right, Doris, are we going to see more of that, you think?
Well, B.A., that race to the 8th was one of the most compelling things in sports I have seen in quite some time. It keeps more teams engaged down the stretch. And now what you have to wonder, B.A., is does that mid-season tournament idea start to gain traction? I think that race for the 8th is something we're going to continue to see.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by the Lakers.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's James on the wing, defended by Jackson. And there's the drive. He gets it in there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. James with the block. Outside Davis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Man. Morris, a screen on Kuzma. Now here's Morris. Jackson with it. Drummond grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Kuzma outside. Pass to James. Kuzma outside. Three-pointer, no good. Now the Clippers with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Jackson finds Leonard. Here he goes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Timeout called, the Clippers. Grant, I think it's pretty cool. We've got a bona fide battle for L.A. going on these days.
I love it. And I'm not sure we've ever seen that in the history of the NBA, where two franchises, the Clippers and the Lakers in Los Angeles, having a realistic chance of winning championships year in and year out. I think it's fantastic in a major market city like Los Angeles to have two elite teams with superstars on both battling it out for championships. I think it's tremendous.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Zubats. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Zubats. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. George for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
James with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And, of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley. I like that.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jackson with it. Zubats, a screen. Tries to break his ice. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot.
Takes it inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubats. That free throw no good. And you look around the league, the step back three seems to be the shot every player wants in their arsenal. Doris, as a defender, how do you deal with that?
Well, closing out to a shooter is one of the single hardest things to do in basketball. Ideally, you close out to the shooting hand side. One thing you absolutely cannot do, you can't foul a three-point shooter. Those are killers.
Now here's George. Launches it. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard against James. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The best scorers in the game have the ability to get to the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard lives there.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Leonard drops them both. Here's Caruso. The Lakers call timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
To the paint. Out to James. Out to the wing. The three. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. George outside. James against Leonard. And the three-pointer goes. Leonard's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And there's a pick. Here's James. Money from 17 feet out. James has got 29 points.
Well, an absolute terror from that spot right there. If LeBron James is rolling, look out.
Here's Leonard. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from James. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 31 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now here's George. Not a lot of room.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw good from Davis. Grant, I know you faced Kobe Bryant a lot over the years. What's the main thing you'll remember about him?
Well, B.A., there's so much to remember about the late, great Kobe Bryant. The buzzer beaters, the excellence, the dedication and focus he brought to his entire career. But the thing that's beautiful about Kobe's journey was him starting off as a young man, trying to find his way, at times struggling, endearing himself to his teammates. And as he went through his career, he really became the elder statesman, the big brother. His influence on today's players was just incredible. And I think it was just a beautiful story to follow from start to finish. What an incredible ambassador for the game. What an incredible leader in the game of basketball. And he's someone that we all sorely miss today.
The free throw drops for Leonard. The Lakers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. James double teamed. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target with the three.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
They set the pick. Leonard for three. Some solid defense from James.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And yeah, for AD tonight, it's really been a common theme. Just no one out there has been able to match his incredible energy.
Now here's Leonard. And there's the drive. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Caruso. Nails it from 3. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And every year in the draft, we see teams being risk-averse, avoiding players with medical red flags. But we've seen teams who took a chance often rewarded, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. Look no further than Michael Porter Jr. Back issues while he was 1 year in college at Missouri scared away a lot of teams. But here's a young man who on the offensive end and from a rebounding perspective has shown a big-time upside. He is a big-time shot maker, incredible shooter, even under duress of contest. Defensively, he's got to grow. But I'll tell you what, for GMs who are secure in their jobs, they can take a flyer on a talent like Michael Porter Jr., and the opportunity to pay huge dividends is there.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
That's good from George. George hits them both. Here's James. They set the screen. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
And here's Leonard. Zubats, screen. Leonard on the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Davis finds James. James double-teamed. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Here's Harrell. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now here's Leonard. Check by James. Leonard against James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
James against Leonard. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
Here's Caruso. Pass to James. Here's Caldwell Pope. Puts up a 3. The shot misses.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
James finds Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's George. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Caruso. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.